Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to make this lamp into a lamp slash heater slash decoration slash awesome thing. Okay, so what you'll need is the following. You have a clay pot that you could find at a flower store or whatever. I found that particular one, those two that you see there at Dollarama. You'll notice the one in the back has a bigger hole than the one that I'm showing here. You absolutely need a decently sized hole in the pot so that the heat escapes, the oxygen goes in as well, and so that it just works properly. I noticed that the one with the smaller hole generates more heat than the one with the bigger hole, so that's the one I'm gonna show you guys. So basically, clay pot, take a little hammer. They have a little hole in it in the first place, so you just have to kind of break it up a little bit until it's about the size of the hammerhead. I chose one of those little bowls at Dollarama as well. They were $2 for $1, so I mean that's amazing. The clay pots were $2 for $1 as well. What you see here on the bottom left are actually computer case brackets. Their purpose is to keep the pot elevated enough to supply enough oxygen to the flames, because if you don't have that little separation, the fire just goes out. And you have 5 what I call tea candles, TeaLight candles, whatever you call them. That's what I use. So to actually prep the heater, I do use 2 regular bougie candles, you know, these 2 guys. I cut these in half, and then you basically have 4 little candles to prep your bowl. The reason why you want to prep your bowl is because those 5 little candles are not going to align themselves properly and flat like on the other one. So I'll show you what I do. Okay, so now as you can see, the candles have been cut in half, so instead of having 2 long candles, I have 4 shorter ones. So what you want to do with these is actually melt the bottom, the top of it, so that the wick is sticking out and that you can get a decent flame, and then you melt the bottom and you put them in the bowl. Okay, so once the candles are all lit, all you need to do now is, and by the way, these candles are going to serve as your base wax, because they're going to melt to be just high enough to support the TeaLight candles. So I take these little metal things that you get in the back of computer cases, like I mentioned, just to give me a little bit of room for the candles to breathe. Take your little clay pot, put it over, and voila, you got a heater. In about 10-15 minutes, it's going to get really, really hot. So you don't want to be touching the clay. It's pretty hot, but that's what it's for. So if you have kids around and stuff, you know, make sure that kids can't knock them over or whatnot. If you want to glue them together or whatever, mod them up, but these things work and they're awesome. So I hope you benefit from this.